when you ask the kids who are involved in it, and they are involved in it, there's no question about it, they are involved in things that actually take place. And when you say, what is it that you want? And actually, when you get them by the side, they don't just say, I want a youth club. That is important. What they say is, actually, I wish my parents were at home when I get home from school. Why aren't the parents home at school? Because actually the parents are doing 2 jobs because of this flexible labour market. Because when they're at work, they're told your work is increased by an extra hour because it's not making money for our company. And that's the kind of stuff that takes place. The kid then says, you know what, I'd quite like to go to a swimming class after school. Well, actually, the privatised company that's taken over the contracting of the local swimming pool has just put up the price is £40. So in Lambeth, to take your child for a 6-week swimming class is £90, right? £90. And they claim it's subsidised, right? They claim it's subsidised, right? And well, forget it. But that's the issue in terms of actually what's taking place. Because when kids, when they want to grow up, when they are growing up, they want things like this. And actually, when you look at the images on television, you know, the middle-class images, mummy running home from work and all that kind of stuff that comes out, actually the kids who live in inner cities just don't have that. They simply don't have that. And actually, when it then comes to housing, housing is the nub of it all in London, because when it comes to housing, yes, there are 3 kids, if not 4 kids, if not 5 kids to a room in terms of actually what's taking place. And when the mother or the father is called home at school, from school and told, actually, your kid hasn't passed her SAT, and what needs to happen is you need to pay more attention, and you haven't attended the after-school meeting as a parent, and you can get ticked off, and actually you can't get home from school, and you're late, and then the school fines you £10 for being late for not picking. Yes, they do that. That's the policy in Lambeth, that actually the parents get fined £10 that if you don't come and actually do that. And so what happens? There's a tachometer that piles away, but money comes across in terms of the parents. Parents just give up. Simple as that. And I think that is what that needs to be addressed. And that tosspot Cameron is not going to address that. Gordon Brown is not going to address that. And I'll tell you what, Livingstone is not addressing that as well. The question was asked about Livingstone. What is the issue of gun crime? Why is it happening? And his answer was, it's PlayStation. It is these games that people are watching. You know, there's crime being glorified. I tell you what, it is not that. It is actually the rich in London getting richer. Livingstone's allowing that to happen, actually, in terms of the so-called left candidate. And really, the real voice of ordinary Londoners is not coming through. And if you ask, actually, all Londoners, what do you want? They will say youth clubs. Definitely they will say youth clubs. They will say, oh, yes, we want a swimming pool. Yes, we want better housing. Yes, we want all of that. And I'll tell you what, the one that will not come anywhere near is more stop and search. It will just not enter the radar in any shape or form. And I think we need to address that as a priority, all these other points, because over the next few months, it will be all the crap that can come out of about vilification of the youth in every shape or form. It doesn't matter what it is, they'll be vilified in every shape or form, and we need candidates to speak up, and people will come towards us. Thank you.